Hello everyone, MUFS to welcome you to the 102nd episode of Starfield. In the last episode, we were in Neon the whole time. We connected some lovebirds, and today we are going to offer help to Mitch Benjamin. Okay, let's do that. Let's go there directly, shall we? Sidonia.
Can never quite place the smell of Sidonia.
Okay, I wanted to check
The ozone
one
and
thing.
metal and something vaguely old and ill-kept.
Thank you, babe. So, this is what I wanted to see. There is this face, and over here somewhere, you're supposed to find either over here or here. You're supposed to find a piece of globe. So, and there's also Mars launchpad, not March. Okay, let's help with the guy. Let's see where that takes us.
The UC clings to its old ways. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Yeah.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Don't tell me we'll have to do...
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living?
Okay, he wants another book, right? The Mitch, yeah. He wants another book.
How's it?
How's it?
20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd
From Hope Tech?
There's
Yeah.
definitely an argument for both.
Mitch!
Frankly, what's the point of grav jumping to new planets if we...
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
I just dropped by because I heard you needed some help.
Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble.
What are these Dragonstar Force books about?
They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragon Star. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragon Star.
Isn't that what you did? I'll do it, but the pay had better be good.
Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
Okay, and did we talk to you?
Mars is so boring sometimes.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Sure. Can't argue with that logic. Sure, we can talk. I'm MUFS.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Do you like living in Sidonia?
It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
Are there lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring. Like, when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Wow. Does that actually help people?
My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around. Or it reminds them of their families.
Are your parents okay with this?
Yeah, they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety. But my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know.
Sure, I'd love to. Just tell me where to put them.
You will?
I would.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Welcome,
People are gonna be
welcome.
so happy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
You're most welcome, buddy. Okay.
United Colonies asks much of its workers, and apparently offers rather little in return.
Where does it go? We're supposed to... What's in there? Your lockers are safe with me around. Let me check the area.
When I get older,
Hey,
I'm gonna work
you're
in the mines
tired.
like my dad did, so I can save up and buy my mom a house somewhere nice.
You are the friend.
Hey, who are you?
Name's MUFS. And you are?
Nice to meet you. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
What do kids do for fun in Sidonia?
I don't know. I guess we just make up some games. Usually I just hang out and talk with Renee since she's close to how old I am. Sometimes we go to the community center and they have stuff to do there, like crafts, movies, music, and other activities. But except not when the adults are having a meeting. Renee calls them sad meetings because everyone seems so sad in them. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking. And like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know what's going on.
You seem concerned about something. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people. So, I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her'd help. I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right?
So, is there a school around here or something?
Nah. There's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice. Later then.
Later. There's the mom, I believe. Anna.
Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well, but he's gonna drive me crazy someday.
I met him. He said you were having a rough time.
Gotta hand it to him. He's got his ways of looking out for me. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since.
What happened to your husband?
Keith died in a mining accident a few years ago. It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do.
Why don't you leave Sidonia?
When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Tai turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Sidonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
What do you do for work?
Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years, not since we moved here for Keith's job. I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galbank branch as its manager.
Okay.
That's not a week before I was due to start. They announced that the Sidonia branch was to be fully automated instead. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care of Tai full time. Not many jobs here for a single mom.
How does your son cope up with all of this?
Tai is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's right enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life.
Maybe this will help you and your son towards a better life.
Oh my. Are you sure? That's... My gosh, it's so generous. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to put it away into savings for Tai. Maybe we can afford a better education for him. or get off this planet someday. Then he won't have to work in the mines like his daddy. Thank you so much. If I can ever find a way to repay you, I will.
That is exceedingly kind of you.
You're truly lucky to have a friend who shows such generosity to a total stranger. I'll never forget this.
She's my wife.
Not a lot of
She's
kids
my
here.
wife, actually.
Sometimes
Hello,
you gotta
love.
make your own fun.
Do you have anything of interest for me, Andrea?
It is hardly a present if you are asking for it, but fine. Here. Are you sure you must go?
Yeah, we must go, babe. Okay, so first I'll do Space Frog. Let's do that, shall we? There's one downstairs. Okay, through here.
Always nice to kick back at the Brooklyn with beer after a
News Network. News you can trust.
So, if I put a Space Frog here, you're not gonna...
Careful near the railings on the upper
Tell me
levels.
anything, right?
It's a long way down.
Was that Hope? No, is the other guy.
Hey, Lou said you're involved with the old Red Devils HQ's reopening. Did they finally use my idea and agree to turn that place into a Chunks franchise? Mars could definitely use one.
So, let's pause the drawing. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, let's do that.
Dangerous or not, rumor has it that two movie studios are in a bidding war for the rights to the book.
There's one. Nice.
Hey,
Pardon?
I think you and I both know you're not on the payroll anymore. Anyway, no harm done. Just have to wait for more applicants to come along. I know the Deimos employees here on Mars.
Where do I go?
So much to do.
Side.
Hello.
How? Oh. Okay. I was thinking, how can I go through the lavatory there?
Word of advice: don't mess with
I can't believe the news about Jasper Criggs.
In the next
The guy who
playthrough, I'm
started the
not going to
Crimson
do
Fleet?
all these things.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work down in the mines.
Integrity at its finest. SS.
That is why I'm doing all these missions over here today. I mean, now. So that I don't have to do them again in tomorrow. It brought me back right over here.
Very practical to seal this off and make it habitable. Also rather visually pleasing.
Report getting sighting.
Sleepovers. Shaw Gang got what they deserved.
I swear, that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Keep a lookout.
Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Where are you taking me?
I may be older, but I still got plenty of
Okay.
energy.
No. Let me go and talk to the kid. Let's return to Rini.
All citizens are welcome and encouraged to make use of the Sidonia Community Center on the mid-level for activities of all sorts.
What a day, huh?
Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gathering today.
There she is. Hey.
I just know people are going to love those new drawings of Space Frog.
Well, they are. I actually saw someone looking at it.
How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Sidonia at least.
Hi, Rini. I finished posting the drawings all around Sidonia for you.
Hi, thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good.
Yep. Anything to help bring a smile to people's faces.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you,
don't
as a
need
thank
to.
you.
Oh, so sweet. Anyway. I have to talk with Demios psychologist. Let's do that. Also, I'll be going in the same way.
Keep your eyes peeled for signs.
Oh, it's over here.
Jokes right now. Wanna join?
Worker satisfaction. David.
Gilly's young.
One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
God damn it! Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't directed at you at all. I'm just really stressed out at the moment. You're fine. Actually, maybe you can help me?
How? Possibly. Tell me what you need help with.
I'm aware of what you did for Trevor. Don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything to Peter. I feel like I can trust you. I'm Gilly. I'm a psychologist working for Deimos, and I've been utterly swamped with work lately, trying to make a deadline. I could use a hand tracking down some of our employees and delivering psychological questionnaires to them.
It seems our assistance could be useful, provided it does not in some way violate confidentiality or potentially taint the results.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why does Deimos need to do psychological evaluations on its employees?
It's not as sinister as you think. Basically, Deimos invests heavily in its employees and operations. In order to protect those investments, I was hired to perform periodic psychological evaluations. The company wants to identify potential erratic behavior patterns that might jeopardize the company's investments and work with their employees to correct them.
Just overwhelmed with work, or is there something else?
It's a lot of personal stuff. I'm not going to get into it with someone I just met. All you need to know is that I could really use a hand.
That sounds pretty easy. I can help with that.
You can? Oh, wow, thanks. I don't even know who I've got left in this stack, but take a look at the names and track them down. When they've all filled out the forms, just bring them back to me and I'll go through them. Just tell them you're assisting Gilly. Oh, and don't read what they write down. It's supposed to be confidential. Thanks again.
Okay. No, not not inventory. Let's do this.
The courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
Hey, Andres.
This unit is not designed for...
Hey there. You a new hire? I thought all our positions were full.
Actually, I'm helping Gilly from corporate with something.
Oh? Interesting. Usually she comes down here herself if she needs something. I'm glad she's finally got an assistant. Anyway, I'm Andres. Nice to meet you. Something else I can help you with?
Been doing this a while?
About 15 years now. It's good work. Good money. Only problem is that it keeps me away from my family. They live well, but I hardly see them. Who knows? Maybe this is the year I let my contract renewal lapse and I finally retire.
So you're thinking of retiring?
Just from mining, not work entirely. I think about it every time my contract comes up. See, I'm quite a few systems away from my family. I get to see them whenever I get the chance, but it's hard watching my kid grow up without me. And it's not easy on his mom either. I'm conflicted because the job pays so well, and I want to earn enough so that my kid never has to do what I did to make ends meet.
Yeah. Can't you argue with that? Sounds like you're investing in the future of your family.
That's what I keep telling myself. I'm doing this for a very good reason. And my wife, she gets it too. Still, that doesn't make it any easier. No matter what, it's a tough decision.
Mars is pretty harsh. How's the mining pay compared to other places?
Let's just say that I've made enough here to retire early if I wanted to, and do something else with my life. Still not sure that's what I want yet, though. Other operations? I'd probably have to put in another 10, 15 years to get to where I am today. Deimos seems to prioritize its employees, which is a nice change of pace from the industry.
Gilly wanted me to get you to fill out this questionnaire.
Oh, is it that time already? Sure. This'll only take a moment. Let's see. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, no. That question again? Well, all right. Okay, that should do it. Here you go. Tell her I said hi, will you?
Okay, next one. Salmon.
Whoa, hold on there. Are you supposed to be down here? You could get hurt without proper safety training.
I was a miner. It's okay, I've done mining work before with Argos. I know how to be safe.
Oh, Argos. Didn't know anyone actually survived their operations. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I know Argos. They're good people. Their safety record's actually pretty good. Stand to beef up their security, I hear. But that's neither here nor there. I'm Salmon. Not Sammy, not Sam, Salmon. I don't do nicknames.
Sure, Salmon.
I've been with Deimos for what seems like forever. So what I'm saying is, if you have questions, no one here knows these mines better than I do.
You ever think about retirement?
Yeah, I get it. I'm old. To answer your question, though, no. This is the life for me, and I'm gonna do it until I'm dead or can't do it anymore. Whichever comes first.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much. Been mining this rock for longer than anyone. Going on 30 years now. And before you ask, I don't talk about my life before that.
Sure. So you have a dark secret past?
Look, normally I wouldn't tell anyone. But I heard from Trevor how you helped us all out. The short answer is that I was a troubled kid. I stole, I accidentally got someone killed. I went to jail for a while, then came out all reformed. Most of the other miners have no idea, and I'd like to keep it that way. And it's fun to hear what kind of crazy theories they come up with. Like, did you know I was a spy sent by House Varun to steal secrets from Deimos? Ridiculous stuff like that.
Sorry to bother you, but Gilly needs this questionnaire filled out.
Sure, hand it here. Let's see. No. 10. No. No. Good. No. And there it is. Is that it?
Wow, that was fast.
When you've been here as long as I have, you don't really have much more to say. This is just procedure to make the suits happy. They know I'm good. Anyway, see you around.
Live where you work. Tired of commuting from distant systems to Sidonia every day? Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to rent.
In front of the...
Whether you need single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has you covered.
I cannot.
Inquire today.
Anyway, I wanted to give it a look. Can I? Have you had any recent changes to your medical history? Colonoscopy removed. Recently diagnosed with IBS. Job satisfaction 9. Have you at any time at least 3 months experienced period of abnormal anxiety? Some sleeplessness, but only due to noisy bunkmates. Have you had any thoughts about harming yourself? Nothing. How would you describe your current work-life balance? Pretty good. Do you have any unusual concerns about your work? Not really. Have you had recent changes? No. On a scale 1 to 10, 10. Have you at any time last 3 months experienced period of abnormally? No. Have you had any thoughts of harming yourself? No. How good would you describe your current work-life balance? Good. Do you have any unusual concerns? No. I shouldn't have, but the reason, just because she said I cannot, I had to. Well, you change your
I've
desk.
warmed up to Mars since I came here. Hello there. Do I know you?
Okay. I'm just here helping out Jilly.
Oh, that's nice. I know she's been having a bit of a rough time, so I'm glad someone's able to help her out. I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Staryard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
What is Deimos Staryard's relationship with the UC?
We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
What do you do here?
I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Staryard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Staryards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
So, Gilly wants you to fill out these 4 questions.
A psychological evaluation? Are you kidding me?
Not really.
Gilly, I'm the one who ordered this program in the first place. Do I really need to go through with this?
I'm well aware, but you are an employee and it is company policy that everyone gets one.
Okay, fine. Let me have it. Okay, this isn't so bad. Easy. Yep. You really want to know that? Huh? Okay. And done. There you go. Remind me to make myself and the other execs exempt from these in the future. We wouldn't be where we are if we were a liability.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
Why am I taller than her? It felt like I'm taller. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go over here and read her one. Recent changes, just that thing I talked to you about, Gilly. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10. Have you at any time in the last 3 months experienced anything? No. Have you had any thoughts of harming yourself? Never. How would you describe your current work life? Good. Do you have any unusual concerns? I wish Tia would be a little more enthusiastic about her job, but she does a great job with everything on her plate, so it's a minor concern at best. I'm sorry that I read this.
In 5.
You know, curiosity.
3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
You've got all those forms filled out and returned? Anyone give you any trouble? Other than Leona?
I heard that.
Does this mean I work for Deimos now? Do I need to fill one out?
No. You're just a nice person who agreed to help someone in need during a bad situation. This is a one-time thing.
Thank you.
Technically, you're not even supposed to do that. But honestly, we're all overworked up here, and you can't really do any damage. So, hey.
Most of them seem used to the idea by now.
Oh, that's nice to know. This is still a fairly new process, but we've done a few of them now, so I'm glad they're taking it in stride. I'm not usually one to ask others to do my work, but you really helped me out big time, and I appreciate it. Here's a little something, as thanks.
Okay. So we are getting things. Now, let me see. What else can you do here? Elios, Inquired, Leland, Medical. I won't deliver copper to Tobias. Kelton. Who's Kelton?
Animal life to Mars without...
That's in another's, yeah. Oh, Mila, Ilana. Find Ivali.
Through official UC channels or our trade authority partners.
These are the three, the 3 kids that I'm supposed to find. So, let's do Media Sponge. Let's go there directly. And Hope Town, here we go.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Worker. Okay.
As vital as spaceships are to these settled systems, everything would grind to a halt without the trade authority.
Sure.
There was a time when every business magnate in the collective knew my name.
Why are you set up in a bar?
I've never been much for offices or a storefront. But here, people from all over the system come here. A true crossroads.
Volvo would just be a sad
Straight.
lot of dirt.
Shall we?
First, I want to sell the things that I am stealing right now. Not much, but let me buy them back. And Dragonster, this is what I'm looking for. So Digipig I can buy. I always buy Digipigs.
Ron Hope.
I'm telling you, Hope Town is going places.
And now I can do other ones.
And we're front and center.
It started to rain. It wasn't raining
Yes.
a few minutes before. Let's go there directly, shall we? Oh, we're going over here in Mass District. Okay, and oh, this is the dog. Hey, Kelton.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Okay. What was it you were doing out here?
Collecting and analyzing data regarding the internal composition of this tree, and some drastic changes happening over time. You do recall aiding me with that, don't you?
Last time I saw you, you were pretty agitated.
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
If these vibrations continue to increase in frequency like you're saying, it could possibly be harmful to humans.
Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Let me guess, co-worker and jilted lover?
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Why won't Emilio turn the data over you?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
I get it. You want me to squeeze him, make him scream.
I suggested nothing of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I confess, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Anyway, no. I just need his data. I am sure that can be acquired without force, or the threat of it. 90% sure. The last time I saw him, he was being assigned to sample collection out near the agricultural areas. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Okay, let's do this. It's somewhere around there. It is our, yeah, constellation. Oh,
be careful if you run into those at
what I'm gonna do? Oh, I don't have any Hippolyta. Do I? I don't. Supernova. Let's take Paramore.
But they're jerks. Fly around like they own the settled system.
Hey, Emilio.
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
I'm on masked business too. Need some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Why are you so against helping him?
Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in MAST. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
Kelton says this isn't about him. Lives could be at stake.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
This sounds shady. I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to discuss, and Kelton can just forget about getting his hands on the data. See you around.
Come on, come on.
Changed your mind, did you? Willing to help me get a promotion?
Fine, I'm in.
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay.
I share the surprise. You are willing to entertain this?
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair.
Yeah, right.
I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
Why not just finish what you started all by yourself?
2 reasons. First, because if I get caught doing it, then I'm really in trouble, and there's no getting out of it. Second, I've got someone who needs something from me and is totally unaffiliated with my branch of MAST. If you get caught, it's got nothing to do with me. How can I pass up this opportunity?
How about you just give me Kelton's data now, and we skip the rest?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
The situation is volatile. The data is critical.
If that's true, seems like a good reason to hold on to it until I've got what I need.
There has to be a way we can work this out.
There is, and I already explained exactly what it is.
Handing over the data is the right thing to do.
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on.
This isn't the way to get ahead.
I just want to make a name for myself, you know? I'm sure you can understand. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
I thought... Enough of this. I won't do it. Hand over the data now.
Fine, you win. Just get out of my sight. And tell Kelton to stuff it.
Yeah, I thought I persuaded him. You... Come on.
We have these things called battle stamps. I didn't.
Kelton.
I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
I've got it right here that Emilio is a piece of work.
That he is. I'm sorry that you had to put up with him, but this data is vital. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Sure, me too. Cutting the thing down is always an option.
Clearly, I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance. I couldn't have gotten this. Again, don't tell me how you got this slate from Emilio. I don't want to know.
Oh, we have to check on him later on. Let's return the book. We haven't been over here. I would love to go there.
It is interesting to recall that this is where humanity first reached out into the stars.
Yeah. Let's reach out to Mitch, right?
Oh, right.
Let's go to him.
I appreciate that.
Where did he go?
You look like you need a hug. I like hugs. But not really.
Is this a mirror? No, I don't think so. Oh, here you are.
Hey, I heard you put up Renee's drawings. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh, did you find the book, Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of the Dragon Star?
Yes, I did. Do I? Now hold on a second.
I don't know.
Don't you realize that we are on the same side here?
You're starting to make a lot of sense. Okay. I guess it's the least I could do for making you go out of your way to find it for me. Now that I got that first edition, here's my other copy of the book for you to read. Thanks again.
Yeah.
I heard about what you did for my mom and me. Thanks.
Welcome. Let me... Okay. Now what can we do? Juliana, let's do that. New homestead.
I can understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history, but this may take it too far.
This is Titan, right? Yeah, I have to go through here.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not cling too tightly to it.
Jordan always seems to need help clearing ice.
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people.
Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. We are going the right way, but we are out of time almost. Do I want to talk to Juliana or whoever it is?
Do you have a spaceship? I want to get a spaceship when I'm older. They're so cool.
That's the dock, right? I'm gonna do that in the next episode. Let me end the episode over here. So that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that is my fuel. And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, in that case, you can press the thumbs down button. But I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we talk to Juliana, and I believe there are some small missions in Sidonia. I'm gonna do those. I really hope to see you guys there because afterwards we are reaching close to getting that jump and end the first season.
I can't wait to go away on my
So
learning vacation.
I really hope to see you guys there. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye. MUFS signing off.